J. Jerome. Special guests in the building, Raven, Trent Gaddison, Danielle Stevens, Joel Jones and 3MC, Pastor Sid J, William T. Stars, Adriana Munnings, Malik Oliver, Darryl Thomas, Ontario Showers, Sickerson, Janora Brown, and the GRTM Praise Team. Also, we'll be honoring Minstrel Appointed, founder of the Spin Awards, Mr. Doug Jackson of Unique Sounds, and a very special honoree. Red carpet begins at 6 p.m. and showtime begins at 7:15 p.m. This event is free to the public, so make your way down to Greater Refuge Temple Ministries, 1005 Northwest Central Avenue, Amite, Louisiana, where we plan to go up. In Jesus' name, hope to see you there. Be blessed.
Hey guys, this is Dr. Lady Rain. We are back.
You been? Where you been?
We are back with Biggie and Friends in the morning. So we're going to continue that discussion. Y'all take it away.
And where have you been?
What?
Where you been?
He said, what?
Don't start.
Do not
all right, guys.
Start.
He handling her.
Where you back from?
Business. What was you about to say about this
Harvey Weinstein. I was trying to think of Harvey Weinstein then, guys, when we was talking on the last show about, the things that he done. And he was like it's very rare that something happens to people like a Harvey Weinstein, because they usually get away with it, but he didn't get away with what he was doing in Hollywood, raping and doing everything else. He's rare, but it always us that always get caught up. You know what I'm saying? He was just a special commodity over there when they got him. But I just feel like whatever they're gonna start singing, man. It's a lot of people.
What about the guy from his name's on the tip, the one from West Palm Beach? What about him?
Who's that?
God, what was this man's name? He went to jail and he ended up, according to what they said, hanging himself in jail.
Bernie Madoff?
No, you talking now? You over into the stock market? No, it was another one that had They used to bring women to his parties and all that stuff.
Yeah,
gosh, what's this man's name?
Yeah.
And his assistant played a very big role in bringing these young girls to his homes, to his parties, traveling to different locations where he was. Listen, they put a lot of people on the scene with him, including Donald Trump, including
Nikki B. Nikki B.
Hmm?
Excuse me, ma'am. That is one name that we do not mention on Biggie and Friends.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you.
You knew that. You knew that. I don't know what's wrong with you this morning.
Okay.
You know we don't use that word. We don't even talk about the
orange man.
45.
The orange man. Okay, so the orange man was a part of that as well. He was one of the ones that were actually on the scene with this guy. But what happened? They put this guy in jail, and all of a sudden, he hung himself.
You talking about your boy?
Is his name Stephen something?
No, you talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Epstein. Yep, that's it.
Jeffrey Epstein. What happened?
Yeah.
And everybody's saying, of course, this man did not kill himself.
No, he took him out, so he didn't tell on everybody else.
Effect if there would have been a domino effect from him, because they had discovered all these pictures and pictures and pictures of him with all these other celebrities and all these other people at all these parties and stuff he had, where a lot of these young girls were at.
Yeah. Well, guess what, Nikki B? God will judge them accordingly.
Yes.
He's gonna get them, and you know what, and it's gonna be what it is. But guess what I want to do right quick, Nikki B, while we got you.
You want to talk about my cruise?
I want to talk, Malik. We got to talk about the Carnival cruise ship Freedom. Let's talk about the Freedom, because Nikki B was on the ship when it was on fire. Let's talk about it.
On Freedom ship.
So
Let's
I
talk about it.
actually was. So we sailed away from Orlando to Port Canaveral in Orlando, Titusville, maybe they want to call it, or Cocoa Beach, I don't know, wherever. I'm from Orlando, but that's the Orlando port. We sailed away from there. We made it over to Nassau. We got off the boat in Nassau. I was having a wonderful time. Get back on the boat. And that day, the next day, we were supposed to sail over to Princess Key, another island in the Bahamas, where they have a lot of excursions and etc. But we'd already heard that the weather was going to be bad, and we were likely not going to go there, or if we did go, we wouldn't be able to disembark. However, we were told we can't go because the weather was too bad. So we were going to spend our day at the sea that particular day, and the next day they were going to take us to Freeport. So while we're out there on our day at sea, the bad, it's raining, and I just happened to be out on deck. Me and Aiden, we're at the seafood shack. We're about to get us some food, and we hear kapow! And
Oh, wow.
when we heard that, there was about 20 people in the hot tub. Yeah, folks.
In bad weather.
It's raining. We're still going to put on this bathing suit. We're going to get in the hot tub.
Wow.
Man, everybody knows. If you go to a house that's roach infested and the lights is out in the kitchen,
Everything's, yeah.
and you turn them lights on, them people scatter like roaches and somebody put the light on. And when I was like, oh, look at y'all running now. So
Yeah.
we had no idea that lightning strike was a direct hit on the other side of the ship, and it hit the tail.
It's the same funnel.
The
The same funnel, same side that was
years
struck the
ago, the
last time.
exact same thing happened.
Same thing. I was like, is this
Mhm.
what is she posting? Is this a memory? No, Nikki B's on the ship that just got hit again. I was like, oh my God.
And I went live, and I was like, Biggie's like, where you at? What are you talking about?
I thought it was like, bro, the same ship, same funnel, same side, same effect, same thing, bro.
Same thing.
So guess what I'm saying? Funnel need to retire that ship.
Yeah.
They
They need to go send it to the ship graveyard over there, wherever they send them to.
They do. But what they are doing, they end up taking us to Freeport. We got off of Freeport and we went over to the beach and did some things there. We got back on, and then of course they sailed us back into Port Canaveral in Orlando. But in the meantime, we sailing with this half tail. That's what it was like.
It
Instead of
burned
it looking
off.
like,
Burned
like-
off.
it's like this.
Same thing.
It took them about 3 hours, I think, to put that fire out. They end up circling back into heavier rain to help put it out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what they did. But I actually felt sorry for the people that were expected to go on the cruise the next day. We come back in, they clean the ship, they prepare for the next cruise. There was a group of kids that they'd raised funds, and they were from like a low income area I think maybe out of Chicago. Chicago was part of it, an organization, something Hope. I can't remember what it was. But they were on the news. They had gotten all 14 of those children down there with their chaperones, and they were excited about that cruise. Had no extra money to do nothing but go on that cruise, and maybe a few dollars for whatever the kids may have had nothing. And they were could not take that flight. I think they had found them an Airbnb, and I pray that enough GoFundMe came in that those kids actually had an opportunity maybe to do something even better, like go to Disney World or and I'm sure Disney World probably extended to them an invitation to come free, because that's the kind of things that they would do. But yeah, it was the next two cruises were canceled. So yeah, they probably really need to think about what they're gonna do with that ship. But that ship, I'm retiring it.
It's off your list.
It's off my list. Matter of fact, Carnival is off my list.
Oh no, I'm doing my Carnival cruise. I ain't done with that. It'll be all right. I got one in
There's
November.
one because there's a lot of bondage going on the Freedom Ship. They
I
gotta
got
take you
one
to
in
Freeport.
November, Malik, and I'll be on it.
Freeport, you're bound.
Bondage going on the Freedom Ship.
I want to go on the Virgin Voyage.
I have a church member just came back off the Virgin Voyager. She said, man, she just was telling us Sunday how beautiful that ship is. And so my wife, I guess she going to be looking at paying all that money to go on that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's for another show.
Wait, Malik, what you say?
I want to go on that one too. Yes. Let me know how much it costs.
So look, if it's up, then it's up, then it's up.
Yeah,
then
it's up. It's up there.
It's up.
So was the Freedom Ship, and then it was down. So listen here.
Man,
No, he talking about Virgin. He talking about the Virgin Voyages right
supposed to
now.
be free. If you're on the Freedom, you're supposed to be free.
Huh?
And I was, well, let me tell you something. We did have a good time. We had a good time in Nassau. We had a good time in Freeport. That was just something that happened, and they tried to make it very fun with additional activities on board and stuff like that for the kids. But hey, it was fun. I can tell you this: on the way back, it was rocky. I felt like I was gonna roll out the bed.
Yeah.
Rocky.
Well,
I'm like, it took me about 3 days to get rid of. They call it the stillness illness. I was walking around here feeling like I was rocking for about 3 days.
but we are so happy that our girl made it back to land safely, man. We are so happy. And guess what? We're happy to have our guest Malik Oliver on our show today, man. Appreciate you, man. Before we get up out of here, where can we follow you at? What you have coming up next? And where can they buy your music?
Absolutely. So you can follow me on all social media platforms at Malik Oliver Music. That's Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to catch me or book me for any type of events, I would love to come to your city next. You can go to www.malikolivermusic.com. And next up, we got the one and only Praise Fest happening down in my favorite place in the world, New Orleans,
baby.
Louisiana area. I can't wait to get me some more crawfish. I can't wait to get some more oysters.
Malik, don't even mention crawfish, man. Crawfish is so high.
So I need the gumbo too. I need all of it. All of it.
Me too, Malik. I'm with you. I'm right there with. I can't wait. Ooh, listen, y'all might see me later because I'm
willing. We're gonna be here in the booth, Nikki B. We're gonna have all that fixing for y'all. We're gonna get it straight.
I told you, I don't want my spicy. What I say? No spicy.
I don't know what you're gonna eat then. If you
I don't want
I don't know what you're gonna eat, Malik. I don't know what she gonna eat, bro.
I can get us some lemons and some water to help cut that spice.
I don't know what she gonna do, man. I don't. But we're gonna be here, man. Praise Fest NOLA coming to New Orleans, Louisiana. Actually, the event is at my church, Greater Refuge Temple Ministries, Amite, Louisiana. Pastored by Bishop Joseph Ricard and First Lady Walter Reed Ricard. Y'all make sure in the building, man. It's gonna be a great event. I told Dr. Red, I said, Dr. Red, guess what? You know I'm trying to outdo the Bahamas, right? Know that, right?
Let's go.
We got it popping, y'all. But thank y'all for tuning in to Biggie and Friends in the Morning. Any final words, Dr. Rain, Nikki B, Shanana? Any final words before we get up out of here?
Yes, take the head off my shrimp, please, and make sure that my gumbo is not spicy.
Malik, what's she gonna do, man? What's she gonna do?
We're gonna help them. We're gonna get us some bread. We got some options for that. We're gonna help cut that.
Bread, milk, lemon, and water.
That's it. Cut it.
Thank y'all for joining us, and make sure you tune in next week to Biggie and Friends in the Morning. Biggie, take us home, Biggie.
Thank y'all for joining us, man. I'm doing my Barry White voice. I appreciate y'all. Shout out. Wait, before we go, I'm sorry, y'all. Shout out to all our people in the chat room, man. Everybody in the chat room, everybody dropping hearts for Malik. They're dropping his hashtags. They're dropping everything. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Chantel Nord. Alima, you want some beignets? We're gonna get you some beignets. Now, don't go. No, you got to go to Cafe Du Monde. Don't go to all the other places. Cafe Du Monde in the French Quarter.
Cafe Du Monde.
Get you some beignets.
I want that.
Yeah, that's a French donut. Everybody know what that is. But shout out to Alima. Shout out to everybody in the chat room, man. Shout out to my guy, Malik Oliver, who got some great things happening in the near future. Y'all make sure y'all support. Don't bootleg it. I'll go buy it. Y'all buy his music, support it, man. This has been Biggie and Friends in the Morning. Our producer back there, she always hold it down. She was sweating back there, but she all right. You did it, Doc. You did it. You did it, Doc. We good.
Shout out to the producer. Best
we good.
producer out there. Praise FM Dr. Lady Rain.
Yes. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Malik, we can't wait to see you in May, man. God bless and take care of you and your family, man. But this has been Big E and Friends in the Morning, man. Y'all
You are
stay tuned.
tuned
We're
in.
here every Friday, 7:30 a.m. We might change to 8 o'clock next week, y'all. 8 a.m. starting next week. We might change the time. Dr. Rainey is on the West Coast. She's in Arizona, so she has to get up about 5 o'clock to get this show started. So we may change our time. Now she comes in, she want to talk. What?
We all.
I hear you. The audience.
I heard-
Oh, well. She said, oh, she's not Mike. Okay, guys, Dr. Rain. But anyway, guys, we might change the time. Starting next week. But we appreciate y'all for joining us, man. Y'all keep it locked. Stay tuned. Hey, and if y'all want to support us, man, y'all drop a little.
They do.
Now, man. Biggie and
They
Friends.
are begging. They are begging.
74.
Give that info. Somebody, I just feel in my spirit.
You give it
About
to
20 people want to sow seeds. I just feel it.
Yeah.
What's that thing?
So what's the cash app, Nikki? Shanana?
I can't see the thing over here.
It's Biggie and Friends 74, guys. Biggie and Friends 74. If you want to sow into our ministry, man, into what we're doing, y'all please drop us a little. We take everything, man. We take Discover, we take EBT, we take pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, dollar. We take all that. Biggie and Friends in the Morning 74. Y'all make sure y'all check it out, man. All right, I'm good, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Dr. Ray, as usual, great job. Y'all take care. See y'all next time.
Peace.
You are tuned in to that praisey station, Praise.fm, where we get our praise on. 24 hours.